It's time for Talking Habs live game hangout of the Montreal Canadiens. Here's your hosts, Rick and Matt. Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. It's the Montreal Canadiens at the Minnesota Wild. It's the last game of this road trip. Montreal comes back to Montreal, and then there's 3 games at the end of the month that I don't know if they're postponed or not. They're here in Montreal, and I don't know. I haven't heard any word. So if they are postponed, then they won't be back on the ice till February 8th. That'll be their next game, and so it could be another long break. And then when they do get back after that, barring any other problems, it's going to be a pretty tight end of the season as far as games-wise and all that. Last 3 months of the season. So, that's where we're at. The game is about roughly 10 minutes till puck drop. Probably a little bit, just a minute or two less. Let's see. So far, Daryl Adams. Do I think the only reason why Hughes got the GM job for Habs because he was an agent, and the players are UFA this year, and then you think, no, that's not why. No, that's not why they hired him. I mean, why would you hire an agent just because you want his players? I mean, really, you're going to put 5-year contract on this guy? No, they wanted him because they feel that he is the best candidate for the job. Hey, Roger. Bye. The way the NHL has modified the season, teams are going to be burnt out starting the playoffs. Yeah, some teams for sure. Yep. Good thing is, I mean, Montreal's not making the playoffs, so it's not going to affect them that way. So, and in a way, a good, when you're evaluating your team, this is a good time for, they're getting a good evaluation, a lot of different situations, under pressure, all this kind of stuff. So it's a good way to evaluate, I think. So we'll see if they actually do evaluate. Although he's playing them better, he's doing a better job, Ducharme, apparently, with the young guys. Yeah. So talk to me, guys. I need some. I got nothing to carry this monologue until the game starts. So we start golf season a week before Toronto. Yeah, pretty much, right? A week and a half, and then Toronto should be right on our heels. Yeah. And that's okay. I mean, at this point, they can't. They'd have to win like every game they've got to make it to the playoffs. So that's a new intro that I've seen. I haven't seen this intro before. Where am I watching this on? I wonder. Sorry, it's a new intro I've not seen before. Or I've just never seen the intro they use. It's very Minnesota heavy on the highlights, so this has to be special for tonight. All right, so sorry, getting into that. So talk to me, peoples. Talk to me. I went through everything in the pregame show, so I don't know what I don't know. I got rid of all my overlays and stuff, so can't go back to it. Hey, Adam, how's it going? I'm going to stay awake for this one. I hope. I didn't sleep last night. I pulled my knee a little bit more. I was in too much pain to sleep much last night, so I hope I stay awake. I'm going to try. Doobie time. Doobie. Soon. Hopefully that'll help me stay awake. Does it work like that? At least February is full of games. Again, that's assuming that even by February 8th, the fans are back in the stands. I imagine by then they'll have to make a decision that if there's no fans, they got to go with that. Would have been a bit. Habs Guru not having any hockey in February for. Well, we'd have hockey, but it would, the Olympic hockey, which is fine. But yeah. Yeah, so finally this broadcast is starting. Schizophrenic. You're never alone when you're a schizophrenic. You know that, right? Of course you do. You and the guy next to you. How's it going? He says, let's go Canadiens. You're not spelling it right, man. Got to be an E there at the end, not the A. That's Canadians. We're the Canadien. Yeah, I don't want to look at that guy's face too much. Hometown hockey night? Why is it's Monday? Why is it a hometown hockey night? The government monthly supply. Awesome. I don't know. Maybe it's not government. I get mine at the beginning of the month, but it's not the same. I get it in a different place. Freeman saying the Leafs are in on Sherratt. Apparently, yeah. When was the last Montreal Canadiens trade with the Leafs of any kind of significance? Been a while. Unlikely that they're trading with the Leafs. Is it totally out of the question? No, but unlikely. I know I wouldn't. Or if they're going to send Sherratt, Toronto better overpay big time. If we're ripping them off, maybe it's okay. But I don't want to send them Sherratt because Sherratt could help them win a Stanley Cup. I'm happy for Sherratt, but not happy to see the Leafs do that. Even if it's just that he helps them win a playoff round, I don't want to see that either. Sherratt not going to Toronto, I don't think so. I agree with you there, babe. I think we figured it out, right? The last time they made any kind of big trade was Darcy Tucker. It goes back that far. Someone was saying Paul DiPietro. So, you're going back to the 90s. And even that, imagine, that's only like half as long as their Stanley Cup drought. So we got a puck drop happening. Probably when they come back from this commercial break that they're on right now, we're probably going to have a game going. Minnesota and Montreal, first time this season. I think it's the only game this season between the two teams. Right. You know what, Adam, you're right. So then who would it be that was the last trade? Do you know who the last time Montreal, Toronto made a trade? I remember we kind of figured out the Tucker thing before. My bad. Like the last one I know for a fact was the John Kordic and Russ Courtnall. Now you're going back into the 80s, I believe, for that one. So, and I can't remember another one. Oh, Plekanec, I guess, but I don't consider that like a major trade. Plekanec at the end of his career is not the same exactly, right? Besides, he finished the year there and then came back to Montreal and then retired. Hey, Theo, no problem. We're going to be here for a few hours. Yeah, the Plekanec trade, I don't consider that a major trade. Sorry. Primo, 1-3-1, 3.84 goals against, and an 8.98 save percentage so far this year. There's his numbers. He's in net. Talbot on the other side. Went over those numbers in the pregame. Paling taking the opening draw because he is from Minnesota area. So not surprised. Might be able to see that might lead to, like, never know, a big game from Paling tonight. So let's see. I'm gonna get into it eventually. So we got only 20 seconds in. No, I'm not sure if Gilmore got traded back to them, but if it was a minor deal, though. Also, Gilmore at the end of his career, they sent him back there. I'm talking about a trade, because if we trade Sherratt there, that's a major trade. Something of that caliber. There isn't any for a long time. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if and Gilmore was a UFA, so there you go. I thought we sent him back there, though. We signed Gilmore as a UFA. We signed him, but then I think after we traded him back there, I think. I'm not positive. Frank Mahovlich, I think Frank Mahovlich we got from Toronto, but I'm not sure about that. So that's a while back. I know Vinny Damphousse we got from Edmonton, not Toronto. If I cannot take what? Babe, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm doing fine. Luca, there's probably some showcasing going on, wouldn't you think? Hoffman scores. Early goal. A minute 23 in, Hoffman with a shot from the slot. Boom. Boom, right in the put. No, I was not going to say that. Boom, one-timer just inside the post. So they get the early lead. This is a chance for them to win, only because they have only done it maybe once when they were scored against first, so they scored first. The sky's the limit tonight. Adam, yeah, exactly. It was at the end, so I don't consider that one. Luca, you feel they'll hang on to Hoffman? I could see that. I could see that. He is pretty much, he's guaranteed on the power play. He's guaranteed to put in some goals. All right, we got a face-off, I think, to the left of Primo, won by Montreal. Flipped it around behind the net to the other side, and they're in the corner with it now. Montreal comes up with it, pass to the middle and out, carried out, and then dumped, but it gets turned back. Here comes Minnesota the other way. Oh, a shot attack. He got the shot away. I thought the guy's stick kind of stopped him, but he got a shot away. Primo made the save, hung on. Hey, hockey fan guy. Luca, that's what I was. I don't know. That's what I didn't know about. Would Hoffman be of interest? If he's not, no, you hang on to him. You got to have some veterans around. Got to have some veterans around. Yeah, Adam, we were talking about it earlier. Lehkonen is in demand. right now. Looks like he'll fetch us a first, maybe first plus something. So we'll see. Apparently, a lot of teams in on Lehkonen, a lot of teams in on Sherratt. I don't know how much Lehkonen would help the Leafs. I doubt it. Leafs need some toughness and defense. So Sherratt would be perfect for them, but I doubt it happens. A wraparound try. Primo with the save. Some pushing and shoving down the side of the net. I'm just watching the replay. Yeah, nice. Primo got back, put his foot there, gave him nothing on the wraparound. I think that actually went off of the, was it Sherratt there or Sherratt's foot on the wraparound? Goal coming here. I feel a goal coming here. There's a goal coming for Minnesota. Right here. Boom. Scored. See, I'm psychic, man. 1-1. It was a shot from the left circle, I think. Yeah, top of the right circle, the left circle, right circle. They're right anyway. Who is it? Yeah, he got everything. It was like all the way. It was going in all the way. Spurgeon. So we got a 1-goal game, a 1-1 game, excuse me. Shots are 4-1 for Minnesota. And we got 3 minutes and 15 seconds gone in the first period. Yeah, I know. He kind of screened there, I think, right? Yeah. Heavily screened. Yeah. There's nothing. Primo didn't even see it, I don't think. So. Can't blame the goalie when you can't see the shot at all. Goligoski and Greenway with the assists. The Minnesota guy gets thrown out of the dot. Zuccarello comes in. Zuccarello, excuse me, against Evans. Zuccarello wins it. Their puck still in the Minnesota. And who was that? Petrie shot went wide. Here comes Minnesota. Gets turned back by Montreal. 3 guys in. Pass. Shot. Anderson. No. Pitlick shot. Save Talbot. Nice. Pitlick broke up the Minnesota attack there. Came back and got his stick on the puck for the guy rushing with the puck. Merrill with the puck in their corner. Doesn't get it out. Now they do. Stretch pass doesn't get up there to the guy. Has to come back for it, but it is in Montreal's end. Goes behind the net. Montreal gets it out. They're over the red line into the Minnesota end. Shot. Talbot, like from the short side and a bad angle, I should say, and Talbot with the save. Eric, but you're talking about teams. You want to deal with teams that are probably not going to be making trades to get guys like that, right? Probably. So it's not really, a choice. First round picks are first round picks. Remember, you can use first round picks maybe to package them together to move up. So Luca, you know what? You're probably better to answer that than I am. But I would think so, right? I think he's auditioning for that pretty much right now, or they're evaluating him clearly anyway. Save by a Primo, but it's funny. You could probably answer that better than I can. So we got, I guess I'll give you the time. 15:06 left in the first. Shots are 6-4 favor of Minnesota. The face-off just happened. Montreal with the puck. They kind of flip it up into the Minnesota end. Minnesota sends it back the other way to the red line. Over Montreal's line, going into the corner. I don't see it. Is that Foligno with it? Up to the blue line to the other side. Shot. I don't know what happened. It was all over the place in there, but the puck did not go in the net. Eriksson Ek and Petrie in the back of the net. Suzuki works it back to Petrie. Petrie gets it out. Eriksson Ek with it in our end, but we get it back. That's man, what just a boneheaded play by Petrie, I think. Kaprizov just circling. It's like he's running circles around everybody, just skating around, waiting for an opening, finds a guy, shot, doesn't get through. Jeez, this Kaprizov, pretty impressive there. I would think it looking like that. Looking like that. I mean, if they keep Drouin, what do you think on that? I kind of think they're going to. Another good save by Primo. Montreal's starting to come out, but Minnesota intercepts it at the line. And then they almost lost it. Kept it in, I thought, but no, offside. So we'll have a face-off just over the blue line, Montreal's blue line. What a just boneheaded move by Petrie. They just showed it again. He's got to have like one of those every period this year anyway. Primo hot. Yeah, Primo on a good streak so far. Andre, does Kaprizov do that a lot? I think it's the first time I'm seeing him play, so besides a highlight, Hockey fan guy, I think we can expect to see them play better than the beginning of like the first part of the year before the COVID break that they had. I think we're going to see better play than that. But is it enough to make a difference in where they're going to finish? Not much. They may not finish in the bottom. They keep playing and getting points, but they are definitely playing better. which was kind of inevitable. I mean, they shouldn't have been as bad as they were in the beginning, except all the injuries and all the COVID. But anyway, Luca, I agree that Drouin stays. I personally, I might try to move him, but no, I said it before. I think I don't think they'll move him. Don't know that. Don't know that they can exactly. Maybe like I'm not sure. You'd think they could. Like you said, he's performed up to expectations, kind of right. Typical Drouin numbers, but a nice save there by Primo. They just showed it again. So we got 12:15 left in this first. 10-5 now are shots in favor of Minnesota in a 1-1 game. Adam, really at $5.5 million, I don't see anybody picking them up for a third line. So if you like, kind of, if you're picking them up, you see them in the top 6 role. I think personally, or you get Montreal to hold some money. I still don't think they move them. $11 points for Dvorak in his last 16 games. That's a lot better. Next year, yeah. Look at next year, yeah. I can see that. Although with 1 year left on the deal, I mean, maybe somebody finds that attractive. Kira, stay out. Cat, she's gonna come in here and meow us to death. Icing Montreal. Um, Mike probably, or like their run to the cup last season probably sold players on another run to the cup as well. Take a third round pick for Drouin. Well, that's underselling him. So if you're going to do that, might as well not move the guy. Although they might move guys like that where they're underselling a little bit. Montreal's going to score here. Watch. No, they're going to get scored against. Yeah, 2-1 Minnesota. Nick Foligno with the goal. High shot gets. Where's it come from? That looked like kind of a change-up type of a puck. But Primo was down. It went over him. There's not much he could do being down like that. Oh, it's Marcus Foligno. Excuse me. Yeah, but there's 2 or 3 seasons we've been talking about Drouin to Colorado. I just wonder if it'll happen this year or not. Sportsnet said Dvorak is hurt. I thought that's how they were talking about him, so I hope not. He just came back recently, I guess. Maybe not. Sorry, pushing and shoving in front of the net. Baby, why wouldn't McKinnon want that? I mean, I haven't heard. I don't know either way. Bill, that sucks, man. It's a 2-1 game, Minnesota. 2-1 Minnesota. Minnesota outplaying us a bit. Mike, no, Drouin has NHL stats. Listen, Drouin's numbers aren't bad, so I mean, I don't show us the bad numbers. He puts up points. So far, not really tonight. I haven't even heard his name. Oh, he's out. That's why. Duh. He's out. Still not confirmed what it is, though. I think it's an upper body. Or for how long he'll be out. So we'll see. Hey, Harry. Three assists. Is that what Drouin has? 3 assists in his last 3 games? No, Drouin's NHL level. Hockey fan guy. I don't know about best friends, but they played online together. So we're what 8:50 to go in the first. We haven't had a shot in a while. It's 15-5. The shots on goal for Minnesota. And it's a 2-1 game for them. Jesus, my cats! You think they have battering rams? Oh yeah. Mike, in a rebuild, you're bringing in proven players really to do a rebuild first couple of seasons. Not really what happens. Bring in prospects and picks. Nice little dangling there by Boldy. Save Primo. Face-off coming up to the right of Primo. Kira. Zavardia for a penalty. Sorry, I was reading everything. Elbowing. Let's see. Can we call that elbowing? I don't know that that's elbowing. I know he hit him with the elbow. I don't know that he swung. Yeah, I guess so. Well, he swung his elbow out, though. He said Foligno ran into him. A little bit of both. But his elbow did move back. So bad timing, but yeah. That's what the ref thought it was elbowing. Okay, so the Wild on the power play here. Not a great one, 17.7% going into this game. Big save by Primo. Mike, you can say it 10 different ways. You're saying the same thing. A rebuilding team doesn't bring in veteran players all around. They just don't. It's not how you rebuild. Yeah, that was a really nice save there by Primo. He's playing well. Habs cleared all the way down. About 30 seconds left in this power play. Hey, King Julian. (20-7) now. The shots on goal for Minnesota. We're gonna get another 40-shot game for sure. Okay, there's a penalty here to Minnesota. I didn't see it. Interference. So that's Goligoski. So the 4 seconds, and then Montreal will have almost 2 full minutes on the power play to come back in the second. That was interference? Oh, I thought it was the end of the period. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry, guys. I just realized they're still playing. So Montreal takes a penalty to cancel out theirs that had a minute left. Who is that? Pitlick goes off. Hooking call on Pitlick. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Yikes. Hey, Gabriel. Hey, no worries. Exams are more important than this, that's for sure. What happened to Turner Stevenson? What are you talking about? Turner Stevenson been retired a long time. So we got 4-on-4 for a minute. I can't get going here. So we're almost done the 4-on-4 of Minnesota will go on a power play, I think, for a minute. Yeah. .30 seconds left in their power play. Okay. Power play is over for Minnesota. Ottawa could be scouting Minnesota. Anybody think of that? Oh, sorry, guys. I'm quiet tonight. A lot of pain. BL, don't be surprised if Legginen does get a first. It's apparently very high in demand. If you get a bidding war, it brings the price up. So there's as many teams that it seemed like are interested in Lekkinen. Yeah. Oh, Dumba. Who did he hit like that? Dauphin. It's a bit of a Dumba move. Wow, Mike, you're going back so far to bring up Turner Stevenson. That happened so long ago. It had nothing to do with anything current. I don't get that. Turner Stevenson is what? 20 years ago? Yeah, hopefully they'll pick up a couple of 2023 firsts as well, if they could. Wouldn't be a bad thing. So we got a TV timeout here. It's got to be only about a minute or so left in this first period. Coleman and Goodrow both got firsts. A second for Toffoli. Okay. Yeah, I don't agree with you there. Yeah, anyway, this period's over. Something happened here, dude? Yeah, I want to see what this play was. Oh, I see the chance there. Oh, let's see now. There's a lot going on here. Yeah, we'll get. Anyways, yeah, I think you'll get some first. I think we'll get some first round picks for next year, and hopefully, like they'll get, a couple for next year or this one coming up, and the one for some for 2023. It was a long first period. Yeah, but Mike, if they're rebuild, you ever hear a team rebuild and then bring back all veteran players in the rebuild? Ever hear that? They sell off everybody and all they get back are veteran players. I never saw that before. So I don't know. It's not that everybody will be young, but you have some veterans around, but you're not trading to get veteran players with higher contracts. No. Especially when the draft is in Montreal, this upcoming draft. They're going to want to have some good picks, some first round picks. Yeah. I think what Mike's exhibiting to me is the problem that Montreal is going to have over the next 2 years in doing a rebuild. As much as everybody says, yeah, rebuild, and they're not going to put up with the losing. It's like, well, we want to rebuild, but we want the rebuild to happen like that. So next season, we're going to be a contender. Doesn't happen like that, but that's going to be a problem here in Montreal. Hughes is going to he's going to be on the burner for a couple of years because of that. A good point, right? Look, I mean, if you want to get those good picks in these next two drafts, getting good over the off season makes no sense. Yeah, Harry, I don't know. It's open to the public, the draft. I don't know who's allowed at the draft, public wise, and who knows by that time. But it should be summertime. So yeah, Eric, I don't see a reset, but I mean, if they do a reset, it changes things. I get it. Hey, filibuster. Adam, like at least 2-3 years away from being any kind of a contender. I never mind a contender, just a playoff contender, not a Stanley Cup contender. Oh, you did say that, playoff contender. Sorry about that. Beba, yeah, it's true. Keith Yandel tied now with Doug Jarvis as the Iron Man. 964 straight games. Yeah, BL. But to me, the least pain was they got Matthews, Marner, Tavares, and Muzzin because to me that's painful when you're still losing. Mike, I don't know that 10, 20, 30 years ago you could say different, because you certainly don't need scouts that don't know what they're doing, because that's doesn't work. So yeah, kind of goes without saying though. Leafs drafted Adam. Leafs overpaid for their skill, way overpaid, and left them with nothing, no room to move. Luca, it looks like a Claude Julien team, kind of. No, he added wheel to it today, I think. Yeah, I did know that. They announced it was last week or something. They announced that Fleury, the only goalie to beat all 32 franchises. But what, Ryan? Only the Leafs got screwed by the flat cap? Come on. Everybody in the same situation. But the Leafs got screwed because if something happens in the league, it doesn't affect anybody else, just the Leafs. What do you mean hats? My hat? You're talking about my hat? It's a Canada hat. It's from last July 1st. But BL, they didn't go to the top like that, though. As you said, they went on to. Oh, is that Dubnik? I didn't hear who that is. Geez, he doesn't look like a hockey player. What do you? They signed who? What contracts just right before? Not right before COVID. That's totally wrong. Matthews' contract's up in what, 2 years? So it's not right before COVID. And if it is, it is. You overpay, and whatever happens after, that's the reason you don't overpay like that, because you never know what's going to happen. And then, anyway, they overpaid, and they've gotten underperforming from their overpaying. That's my opinion. BL, I'm not sure what you're talking about. If you're talking about the Leafs, where have they moved forward? In the regular season, okay, maybe, but still haven't won a series. That's the problem, right? Is you got to be careful about that. If they didn't overpay those guys, they'd had money to put better players around them. They might have actually won something. Okay. Good thing we didn't overpay one player, though. One. Carey Price does not make half of your salary cap. So, is that a fair comparison, really? Seriously? I take overpaying one guy as opposed to overpaying four guys any day. Any day of the week. Adam, none of them are worth the money. None of them. Have they won? Have they won anything? Anything? A President's Cup title? They haven't even won that. So how could you say they're not all overpaid? If they had won something, I'd say they're not, but they have produced nothing. And they won't produce anything either. Watch and see. No, the cat's not knocking. That was my phone. Unless you heard something I didn't hear. I do have my headphones on. My cat is out there, though. Just because $1.04. That's so funny. Just thanks, NHL 22. The numbers are fine. I didn't know you can put 4 cents like that, but hey, thanks, appreciate that. Sorry, that threw me off. Just because Tavares could have made more somewhere else doesn't mean he wasn't going to be just that much more overpaid there. Adam, Leafs hate is real in here every night. We're not wrong on that, though. Just, I'm sorry. You show me what you've won. When you won something, get back to me. It's not your money anymore. Sorry to say, NHL. I don't mean to sound like that, but once you send it off, it ain't yours anymore. It becomes actually YouTube's, and then they send me whatever they decide they're going to send me. Hockey Fag Guy, absolutely right. Look how much they won. They won all those zeros. Wow. That's some real good winning there. Zeros. Maybe, it's not the same, eh? That. Wow. Okay, Ryan. But, just there's so many Leaf apologists out there. And the Leafs are always the one that get hurt. Oh, it affects the Leafs. So I was just going that. I'm sorry. My apologies, too. Adam, really, with the way you guys talk about how they're going to win and how they're going to win, and they never do, and they choke. I don't know that you got the right to say that. Even you shouldn't be out there saying that. Wait till you guys win something, then start bragging. That's what I would do at this point for you guys. Yeah, NHL 22 can't get it back. You got to contact YouTube for that. I don't hold the purse strings on that. Hey, Bob, how's it going? They buy 54 years and accounting. They will win, but so, Christmas is coming. If there's a lot of things you could say. Well, it'll happen eventually. I mean, it'll happen eventually, but when? It won't happen while you guys got those overpaid guys on contract. And then what? You got to rebuild again, and it goes another few years. I have a crystal ball, by the way. That's why I see. I see this. I see. Adam, I have to tell you about a story. It's a story about a boy. He worked in this small village. They were all shepherds, and every time the boy had this, he had to watch the sheep overnight. He would always cry about he saw a wolf crying. You know that story? That's what you guys are doing every year. We're gonna win this year. You know what? If you keep saying that, it's like a broken clock is right twice a day. Eventually, you'll be right. Eventually, just keep saying it, and it'll happen. That's this is the year. Harry, was it Doug Hamilton and Sagan for Phil Kessel? I didn't remember. I didn't remember Hamilton was in there. Yeah, that's one of their good trades. The team that cried win. That's what we're going to change it to, the story. There was this hockey team in a country called Canada. And every year they thought they were going to win. And every year they said they were going to win. And every year they didn't win. Parade happens right after their first win of the season. They start planning the parade, babe. You didn't know that? Hey, Julie. Two firsts for Kessel, and both were top 10 picks when they both proceeded to win a cup with the Bruins in 2011. Adam, and the thing is, I know you're making a joke, but it's true. There are Leafs fans that are planning that. And yes, I can laugh about it because guess what? Montreal wasn't expected to do anything last year, but they went to a final. Imagine. By the way, the game's back on. Yeah, I wonder if they'll do that again with the Amazon. If they do another one, it won't be the Leafs. They do it with different teams, different sports. That all or nothing series, I think it is. Anyways, I'm mostly having fun with Adam. Adam's a regular here. He's a Leafs fan, but he's a good guy. So, Adam, I'm just having fun with you. I'm not. I don't really mean to be nasty at you. Sorry, but you know how I stand. We know how you stand, and we're all good with that, right? All right, Adam. Good. I'm glad. Just want to make sure because I know I can get nasty sometimes. I don't mean to be, though. You're a good guy. As long as we don't make it too nasty, of course. That I mean, I have friends that like other teams. I talk shit with them growing up like that. So I don't see why we can't do that here, you know? But Benjamin, they do this all or nothing series. I saw there was a basketball team and I think a soccer team. Like they do it for different sports. Bob, you're right, eh? It won't be long where that 67 cup win will have to be removed, put into the Hockey Hall of Fame, but still, it won't be on the cup anymore. And listen, the Leafs aren't the only one. There's got to be some teams that haven't won in a long time that it's going to happen to them too. Lemonhead, that's true. Good point. Maybe Dorian and McGuire are here to scout Savard. Savard's not going anywhere, guys. No one's taking that contract. He's staying here. I haven't watched close yet the second period. Hopefully they're not horrible. I don't know. Can't tell. Shots, I mean, we're getting killed. 22-8 are the shots on goal for the game, and we're just getting killed there. Problem is, Eric, if the Leafs win, it's the end of the world. That's the apocalypse right there. Soon as it's the whistle's blown and it's over, the whole planet explodes. Ryan, of course it can work. That's what this channel is all about. You like who you like. We can talk about it. You know, we don't have to all like the same team. That's what we're talking about. That's got to be tough, though. Married and you're both, one's Habs fan, one's Leafs fan. It tests the love. So we got 16:41 to go in this second period. It's 2-1 for Minnesota, and they are killing us in the shots. 22-8. Adam, yeah, you just guys need to win a round, and they'll be happy there. And listen, that's what you got to start with, right? That's how you get started again. Win a round first, then you can start. To me, in my opinion, then you can start. You know, win a round, and then you have something to say. Till then, come on. And especially not to us Habs fans, because after last season's playoffs, I mean, that gives us a full season, calendar year or more to brag and hold that over you. Oh, bad one given up by Primo. That was a bad one. When I give up a goal, it's a bad one. That's a bad one. Yeah, Primo wants that one back. He should have had that one. He just missed it, but I don't think he was screened there. Did it redirect? I don't know about it redirected. It's 3-1. What, 4-1 already again? No. It was 2-1, guys. Now it's 3-1. Benjamin, don't start that. We had enough trouble with that. Oh, it is 4-1. There's 4-1. But don't start that with the Primo trade and fire. I don't like that shit. Bob, I would think Dubas is going to be in trouble if they don't win a round this year. Yeah. Shit. Not much you could do on that goal. Are they pulling Primo here? Yeah. They're going to put McNiven in? I know you're being sarcastic, but we had trouble with somebody with that all last season. Yeah, don't want to hear that stuff, even if it's sarcasm. I'm not mad at you or anything. Don't worry. I'm just telling you. It was a good shot on that, the third goal. And this, you got three guys around the net, one Hab there. I mean, another guy with a first goal, two guys in a row, first goals in the National Hockey League. Eric, that's a good point too. It's been a long road trip for them. And listen, Minnesota's a good team, so. Hey, H2O. Penalty to Minnesota holding. That was Anderson? What are you talking about? Who got the penalty? Oh, it was Anderson with the hold. I see. Not a good penalty taking the offensive zone like that. Okay, so Wild on the power play, they're set up now. Passing it around, working around. 50 seconds left in their power play. Got 13:40 left in the second. It's a 4-1 game. There's no, it wasn't really a break. Lehkonen 2. Who was that? Evans. Shot went wide, I think, or over to the net. 12 seconds left in the Minnesota power play. Post. I heard a clink. Suzuki. Nice potential chance. Didn't work out too much. Offside, Montreal. Oh, boy. These periods seem long. Just because I'm tired. Anyway, so far, game's going much how I kind of anticipated. I said at the beginning of the game, I didn't really expect them to win tonight. 3 good games in a row. Kind of didn't think it was going to happen for tonight. Plus, it's been a long road trip. How long have they been on the road here? They've been on for, what, 10 games about? 8 games? Something like that? Kira, stop it. Yeah, never mind. Eric, I don't know. That's hard to say. That's why the games 27th, 29th, and 30th of the month, the end of the month here, they're at home. I don't know if they'll be postponed or not. So far, I haven't heard a word about them. So it potentially that after tonight's game, we don't play again till February 8th. Which is just plain stupid. But what happened here? Something happened. They're showing the Dvorak injury. Might have been a head hit. Adam, I have to agree with you that I cheer against teams I don't like. I don't cheer for them. I cheer against them. Just natural to me. Montreal kind of having a typical second period for them. When it comes time to the draft, you pick the best player available. That's what you do. If a smaller guy is the best guy, then you pick the smaller guy. .920 left in the second. 29-8 now. So Montreal again hasn't had shots for a little bit. 4-1 score. Oh, it's hot in here. Minnesota going to get 50 shots tonight, more than likely. That's what 30 shots in a little over half the game. Yeah, Erica, a lot today. I screwed it up a little more yesterday, so yeah. Oh, first time I'm hearing Pizzetta's name out there tonight. Oh, that's a tripping call. No? Wow, lucky. Oh, sorry. Oh, I gotta take my meds. Can I freeze my knee? No. I'm going to a doctor next month. I got at the end of February. I have an appointment with an orthopedic surgeon. King Julian, yeah. Wiki was Wiki. I don't know what you call it. Wickenheiser was the last. They should have taken Denny Savard that year, man. That's not vodka. It would be weird because that's got ice in it, so it's weird that I don't think vodka freezes like that. Imagine if I drank vodka like that, big swigs like that. Wow. I see the Oilers are playing the Canucks tomorrow, so I don't think in Quebec we're allowed fans at the Bell Center. So I guess some Canadian teams are. Four minutes to go here in a second. Eric, yeah, I mean they didn't go for best player available with Wickenheiser. Talbot holds on to the puck to get a whistle. Hey, Dragon, Kaprizov pretty good. Definitely a hell of a player. TV timeout. We got about 3.5 minutes to go in the second. It's a 4-1 game for Minnesota. Montreal, I mean, I don't know. It's not an overly exciting game. Some really good goaltending by Primo, and then one goal that was really should add back, but But Montreal playing better. The good thing is Montreal's playing a little bit better, more exciting, better games to watch a little bit, so that's good. And I don't think it'll jeopardize them getting a good pick. I don't see how. They'd have to play amazingly. Their record would have like 800, 900 winning percentage just to get out of the bottom 10. Not happening. Oh, sorry. Oh, King Julian, you see, I like that comment. Got to leave it to the scouts. Gotta leave it to the scouts. I don't think it's the same. I don't think we'll end up with such a difference between those two as was Wickenheiser and Savard. I don't know. I don't know a ton about the younger guys. No, Eric, you don't flip something you have in hand like that. No. Like if you end up with that first overall pick, you're not trading it away and saying, "Well, we're going to try to get Bedard next year." You got that pick now. You take that pick. Hey, Drew, how's it going? Been a while. Bedard, he's 16. He's not overly tall. He's 5'9", I think. He's 16, though. He can still put a couple inches on him. He's not a big player. Have a good one, hockey fan guy. Two minutes to go in this period. I see Montreal's gotten some shots. Under a minute in the second period. Wow, from that angle. How the hell did that go in? I was looking away. How'd that go in? Damn it. Missed a goddamn rebound. Yeah, that can't be a good goal. That's two he should have had back. 31 seconds to go here in the second. Benjamin, no, it's my knee. My right knee is really bothering me with my. I have a torn ACL, MCL. Not torn. I have a small tear in my ACL, MCL, but I made it into a bigger tear yesterday. So I have the same thing in my other knee, but it's not bothering me right now. Off his head, down to his shoulder, and in. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look, a big fight here. Who's he fighting against? Oh, Hartman, Ryan Hartman. Benjamin, no, I don't want to tear it any more than that. It hurts like freaking hell right now. I definitely can't walk on it without a cane. And I probably should be on crutches for now, but I don't have any. That's it. The Doors I hear for the music in the background. I think it is the Doors. Who's my favorite player right now, right at the moment? Still Suzuki. Of all time, Lafleur. Who's Citizen Kane? You talking Patrick Kane? No, I don't like Patrick Kane at all. Yeah, someone will say it. Another guy you don't like. Yeah. Minnesota coach ain't happy. 5 seconds to go here in the period. So just get it done with. Come on, guys. Period's over. 5-1 for Minnesota. 1 period left to go. Well, I like Anderson too, but you just said my favorite, so. So there you go. We got 1 more period to go. Oh, I could take these off a little bit. Yeah, Benjamin, but I'm going to take a painkiller after, so no, not a good idea. I've got some, but I don't like to take too many in a day, so I've only got like 5 left. I have to call my doctor, see if I can get a refill. And I don't drink much, so. But yeah, if I did, I'd be drinking, believe me. Harry, I like Caulfield too. I'm still a Suzuki guy. Caulfield probably my second favorite potentially. Not this year though, but yeah. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna have a good sleep tonight. I hope anyway. I swear I think I got maybe an hour sleep last night. I couldn't get comfortable with my knee at all. I had it on a pillow. I had a pillow between my knee. I couldn't get comfortable. I might end up sleeping here in the chair for a bit because I can at least sleep, and my knee doesn't really hurt too much when I'm just sitting here, and my knee is like, it doesn't hurt too much. right now, because I'm 2 hours or 2.5 out of the last 3 hours, I've been sitting here straight. But when I'm asleep, I don't notice it. So I can actually get some sleep like that. So I might do that tonight. Believe me, I've spent many an hour sleeping in this chair overnight. Yep, that's my problem. Stay here too long, I fall asleep before I go to bed. But tonight, I don't know that it'll be such a bad thing, or I'll just sleep sitting up in bed. Prop up and put a bunch of pillows and prop myself up. Something like I'll do something different. But I'm tired, so if it looks like it, yeah, I'm kind of. This is not working at all, like at all. But gotta keep trying. King Julian, I don't disagree with you, but I mean, it's really going to be up to Price, right? If he gets traded because of that no movement clause. I do feel that if they say, listen, Carey, we kind of need blah, blah, I think he'll do it. He seems like that kind of a person. If the team needs him to do that, I think he'll do it. But, I mean, it's really up to him. Oh, Dragon, you're a Calgary Flame guy? Cool. Wait, now that sounds like Johnny Hockey. Johnny Hockey, and I don't mean the player, Gaudreau. There's a YouTuber, Johnny Hockey. He's a Calgary and Montreal guy. Kira, stay out. I don't want her coming in now because I put something against the door so she won't be able. But if she pushes it over, it's gonna make a lot of noise, and yeah, I don't want to do that. You never know; she might be strong enough. I don't think she is. King Julian, though, I don't, I don't necessarily disagree with you, but he's not getting moved at the trade deadline because I can't see Price being able, I can't see them being able to move that contract if he hasn't played a little bit. 5-10 games maybe. Teams can see, okay, he's healthy and all that. So I see Price at the very earliest in an offseason move, maybe. And then if he hasn't been able to play, maybe only next year. So we'll see. But it's not automatic that Price gets moved because, like I said, he makes the decision if he does, and that contract's really going to be prohibitive. They're going to have to retain a lot of that salary, I would think, if they're going to move him. Hey, I like Manjapane too. I Manjapane often. Manjapane, which I think translates literally about is eat bread, I think. Yeah, Manjapane's a good player. I mean, he's not a top player, but he's a middle six guy for sure, I think. I think he's their third line center. Hey, Tom B. Who do we have for future scouts replacing Timmins? It's hard to know. From what I understand, though, what's his name now? Martin Lapointe is the interim scouting director of scouting. And Gordon said in that last press conference that he's very confident in his ability to judge talent. And right now they're fine with that. So I don't know. I don't know how many changes or who they changed that around to, but he did give he gave up basically a thumbs up to Martin Lapointe. But he did say he was the interim guy now, so he didn't give him. He doesn't have that job, but maybe he gets it, or they bring somebody else in. And who the scouts are, I mean, I have no idea. I wonder if the talk with Vinny Lecavalier coming here, I have a feeling it might be in that area of what he'd be doing here, scouting in the States. No, Montreal, they wouldn't be, for Sherratt, they're not taking a player. I know you're joking, but they wouldn't be taking a player like that back. Wait, what name and how? Who's do I pronounce funny? Martin Lapointe? Who am I saying funny? I'm American. Remember that. I was born in the state. I'm not American. I mean, I am, and I'm dual, but I've been here most of my life. Whose name are you talking about? What do you, Dixon? What do you mean next goalie up? I'm not sure what you mean. We don't have a lot of goalies left in the system. I'll tell you. Where am I from in the States? Upstate New York. I was born in Poughkeepsie, New York. Lived there till I was 4.5. My parents are both from Montreal. My dad was working in the States for IBM, doing real estate appraisal when I was born, me and my brother. So I was born there, but I'm Canadian because my parents are both Canadian. That automatically makes me Canadian too. So I was born in the States, but I'm dual citizen. You know, when you're born to one or both parents are Canadian and you're born outside Canada, you automatically have your Canadian citizenship. And when you're born in another country, well, you get citizenship there. So that's why I'm dual. But I'm 50, going to be 59 next month. Been here since I'm 4.5. So the family moved back to Montreal when I was 4.5. So I've been here way more. I don't consider myself American as far as if I'm ever going to, when I was younger, if I was ever going to go in the army or whatever, I wasn't going for the U.S. I wasn't going to do anything for the U.S. Even though I was registered for the draft. You had to at 18. When I was a kid, at 18, I had to register for the draft or lose my American citizenship. At the time, I wanted to keep it. Now, I would have made the choice to, nope, it's gone. But now it's $2,500 US to give up your American citizenship. So, what are we going to do? Lemonhead, Martin Lapointe on an interim basis. It may turn out to be permanent, but right now, I mean, Gorton himself called him the interim guy. Oh, Benjamin, Mangiapane. I don't know. What do you want from me? I'm not Italian. I just know that it means eat bread. You know why? My mom remarried. My parents got divorced when I was, I think, 18. My both parents remarried. My mom remarried an American from the Bronx. He was a great guy, but so he was Italian. So yeah, I know some. I don't speak any, but I know some words. Dixon, you know, the way they feel about McNiven's the backup. I doubt we're going to see McNiven, but maybe to start the third, they bring McNiven in. All right, Adam, which way does the parade go through? It might go through a different city. Baby, that's why I call myself Canadian. In general, I don't call myself an American anymore, especially. VLW, I didn't know that. Plattsburgh had a team in the Cube. Makes sense. So close. I mean, it does make sense. Give him a shot, new GM. Now, I don't disagree with you, Dixon. I'm not saying it for that, but I don't think it'll happen. But I would like to see McNiven. McNiven played one period in the preseason. I liked what I saw, and they never gave him another shot. So the parade route is just I think what happens is they go on the parade starts and it just never ends and it just keeps starting over and over again. They realize that they're in the movie Groundhog Day. Straight into the Atlantic. No, the parade route goes through downtown and it ends in a public washroom because, the team's going straight down the crapper. Habs Guru, thank you so much, buddy. Some Habs Guru hype here in the room and some Dono hype. And he says, do you think if Price was healthy and on the active roster, would he have answered the question about sticking around for a rebuild? Yeah, I do think so. I don't think Price has been deceptive when asked questions necessarily. When it's stupid questions and a lot of stupid ones, I think he has gotten that way. But no, I think Price would be honest about it. Personally, I think he would say that he signed his contract and he wants to stay here. I think that's what we'll get from it. But I think that if Montreal goes to him and says, we need to trade you, will you waive your no movement clause? I think he waives it. I don't think that means that he wants to leave necessarily, though. And then again, maybe he does, and maybe he wants to go somewhere where he'll win a cup possibly in the next couple of years. We don't know because he hasn't really talked. He's not going to talk till he's pretty much ready, I think. And but anyways, we'll see. At Lemonhead, there you go. They're stuck every morning they wake up. It's May 2nd, 1967. And then, they have to suffer all that pain all over again. Yeah, they're going to have a good matchup. They're going to have a tough matchup first round for sure. Harry says, we need to Tard Primo. He's too good right now. Tard Primo fired a new GM. They haven't won a cup yet under the new GM. What's wrong with him? Yeah, I mean, I see another first round exit for Toronto. I'm sorry. I see a team that still chokes. That's all. That's what I see. Tard, just move. It's a what do they call those things? The letters aren't all in the right place. Last year, somebody kept doing that, and he'd say instead of trade, consistently said Tard, misspelled it. So it's a inside joke. And I believe that person is back, but they're keeping that under control. I know who it is, I suspect anyways. And he was here earlier but left. I suspect. I have no proof, obviously, but I suspect that. BL, no, just on that one word, Tard. Every time he spelled trade, it came out Tard. So only on one word. Other than that, he spelled properly. No, it's not French. I think the guy, I think the person might have been French, but his English was fine, the spelling, but that one word. So it became a thing. And, it's possible that that's the guy's thing was to be that way and whatever. That's his shtick. So I don't know. But I think he's transferred to somebody else's name because it's very similar to the other name. And but he's fixed it up and he's not doing that garbage anymore. A little bit, but not much. And that's only if I'm right about that it's the same guy, because I could be wrong. I've said it to him, and he's never denied it, but never commented back. Like, I've said it to him, and I didn't get anything back from him on it that night. But I have my suspicions. My spidey senses tingle when he's on. So we should be back in about 5 minutes for the final period in a 5-1 loss here so far for Montreal. Outshot 32-15. Even the shot attempts, 56 shot attempts for them, 25 for us. McNiven's in there? Or McNiven was already? I didn't think they pulled him. Yeah, McNiven's in there. Good. He's getting a shot. It's about time he gets a shot. I don't know what a Chad bomber is. No, he was a regular. He was a regular here. It was his shtick. All right, so the third's underway. McNiven in net. Go, McNiven, go. I'd like to see a good performance from him. I think the guy gets the shaft. Should have had an opportunity before this in at least one game. Luka, that's it. Fired the GM, or that's how he said it, and tarred everybody. That's what he did. First NHL game. Yeah, it's his first NHL game. It's true, McNiven. I've only seen him in the preseason. Good for him to get an opportunity here. Hope he does well for the period. Won't turn things around, but I hope he doesn't give up anything. Make some nice stops. Give a good show. Him too. It's a bit of an audition. No one's seen him in the NHL. This guy, I don't. You think they hang on to him? I don't see why. I think he wants to go. Kind of seems like the Habs have checked out for the game already. Best thing that could happen here is the period goes quick. I can't see Montreal coming back here. That's asking a lot. Oh, why don't I put my headphones on? Then I'll know what's going on. That would probably help a lot. Hey, Andrew. Yeah, he does finally. It's good to see. Oh, they got their backup in there too. Kakanen's in there for Minnesota. So New goalies on both ends. Toffoli hits the post there. Well, Zuccarello with a break. Okay, so the shot went high. Maybe McNiven got a piece of it. Andrew kind of does seem like that. Is a goal coming up for Montreal? I probably should have refreshed my browser. Pitlick gets a goal. I'm going to refresh my browser here, see if I can catch up anytime. I don't know if it worked or not. We'll see. Lemonhead and Andrew, like I don't know. With all the injuries, I don't think they have a choice right now. Lemonhead, yeah, his former team. Penalty. Interference on Paquette. Montreal on the PK. Well, Anderson's still in the box from. I wonder how long that. I guess that was a 10-minute. Matt Outdoor, no Matt tonight. So we got 14:25 to go here in the third, and minute 47 now on the power play for Minnesota. In a 5-2 game, 32-16 are the shots on goal. Nick Suzuki with a shorthanded steal and a shot. Save by the goalie. And here we go. Minnesota goal coming up. Scores a short power play goal for Boldy. Want to see it? Oh, from a weird angle too. Rip that. – 6-2. Oh, you heard I was a scrapper back in the day. What day? I don't know what you're talking about. I would never consider myself a scrapper. Comparable to Marty McSorley. I thought you were going to say Marty McFly there. And hopefully this period will go by pretty quick. My eyes is burning. Tired. Played hockey. Some old timers hockey. I never played organized hockey really. Just a little bit of old timers hockey in my mid-30s. So no, definitely, and it wasn't a scrapper. Yeah, I never played a lot. I never played much organized. I mean, every day. Wrong arm. Look in the mirror. When I was a kid, I mean, every day out on the rink as the outdoor rinks, but not organized. Yeah, almost done, Adam. I know. I'm staying awake. I'm making it through. Another 20 minutes, half hour left, the most. Unless it goes to overtime. It's going to go to overtime. No overtime tonight. Unless something goes badly wrong with Minnesota. $13.25 to go. One thing's for sure, Minnesota's shots have come down. I thought they would hit 50, but only 33 right now. What goal call? Oh, it's showing 5-2. No, that's just a mistake. 6-2. Andrew, it's not that I don't like talking about, but I don't watch the game or anything, so I don't know much about their games. But Adam Fox, yeah, a hell of a defenseman. Maybe Gorton will be able to find another one like that to bring here. Ooh. Here comes Suzuki, 1-on-2, shot. And Kakinen hangs on, but gives it to his player, so no whistle. Hey, Randy. Yeah, I doubt it. 6-2. Come on. Andrew, well, that's the hope, right? Ah, 7. Jordy Ben. The game that keeps on giving. This one ain't over. McNiven should have had that one. Went under his arm, I think. Oh, Andrew, I'm good with it. Don't worry. I thought this game was not going to be a good game. I said at the beginning, I think they're going to lose. I didn't think this bad, but it is what it is. I've seen teams this bad before, Adam, and a few times in Chicago and Toronto. I mean, numbers wise and all that. No, this is this is the worst year ever, I think, for Montreal. Eight and a half minutes to go. 35-19 now are the shots on goal for favor of Minnesota. A 7-2 game so far. Somebody got a penalty. Weidman. Great. TV timeout. I don't know, but Weber and Price. Weber's not coming back. I doubt it anyway, and the team's not going to stay intact. Nathan, good point. Yeah, and again, another night of penalties. Beba, yeah. My only question is how come he hasn't officially retired yet? That's what I don't get. That's the only thing that makes me question it at all. But I mean, I gotta think he's done. Who scored the second for the Habs? Oh God, I have to remember that now. I don't remember. How's that? Great memory on me, eh? Rem Pitlick. Oh. Pitt Remlick. So we got a minute 48, left on the power play. 7:55 to go in this game. Hey, Dan. Yeah, it is pretty awful. Come on, let's get out of this game already. A minute to go in that in their power play. Dan Jarvis feels like a different lifetime, a lifetime ago, as they say. Let's tie it. Come on, Suzuki. No, bad pass. Luka, not really. Disappointing so far. He's let up a couple of goals. Andrew, here, post-game show? No, I did a pre-game show. I'm not doing a post-game show. You go over to see Harry. Harry does a post-game show. Harry Rice on right here on YouTube. So Harry Rice does a post-game show every game. So I don't do a post-game show. He does. Suzuki, 20 goals this season. I think he's got a chance. Right? He's got to pick it up a little bit, but he's got 8. Honestly, ICT, I don't know the next game. I guess it's Thursday. Anaheim's here in Montreal, but I don't know if they're going to allow that game because I don't think there's fans allowed at the game. So I haven't heard that it's postponed yet. So if they postpone these next 3 games after this one because they're in Montreal, then the next one after that's the 8th of February. Sam Parlon Talk, whatever that guy. He has never been in here. I've invited him a couple of times, like a year ago, but no response. So no. I think he probably doesn't like that I smoke pot. Yeah, and then Sunday also Harry Columbus is here, but they have. It's possible they're going to get postponed because no fans in the stands. But like I said, haven't heard anything, so we'll see. Eight two. Oh my God, another one. Here we go. Boom, scored. No, there's the goal. McNiven not doing a good job here tonight. Feel sorry for the guy. Gets an opportunity and he doesn't really. It's not on a good night anyway. .440 left in this game. Eight goals on 38 shots. Not great. For Montreal, anyway. Not great. Four minutes to go. And, of course, an icing call. Beba, yeah, kind of. I mean, they put him in. They had no choice if they were taking Primo out. So Savard can order pizza like nobody's business. I don't get what you mean by that. Lemonhead, I think, I don't know if McNiven's UFA or RFA. I don't know off the top of my head. Three minutes to go. Will they even get 40 shots? They got 38 shots. They got to get 2 more to hit 40. Let's see if they can do that. Should I wear the Jofa helmet tonight? Joking. Babe, I certainly hope so. We'll see how that goes. I'm not the biggest sleeper anyway, but we'll see. .206 to go in the third. 8-2, Minnesota. Come on, let's get over this game here. Come on, time, speed up. McNiven makes that. Was a decent save there. Is it 9-2? No. Did I miss a goal? Lemonhead, yeah, I think he'll be an RFA still. 24 is too young. Well, it's possible, but I don't think so. One minute to go. Yeah, they do. The guy said they look exhausted tonight. They kind of do. Is there a fight coming up? No. Oh, there is a fight. There's two guys on one. I don't thought that's not allowed. Christ, 10 seconds left. They couldn't just let the time run out. All this for what? 10 seconds in an 8-2 game. Lemonhead, yeah, those games are to make up the ones that were postponed already. But yeah, you'd think that, but I mean, in this game, doesn't make a difference at this point. But yeah, he should. And I didn't know you're allowed two guys on one guy like that. But with 10 seconds left, what's the difference? But I guess they got to figure it out. Either way. Yeah, I already said it too. Let's sort this out. We only got 10 seconds left. Another fight. Come on, Romy, hit somebody. Crazy. Yeah, Lemonhead. I mean, 5.8 seconds, but of course, I got to stay till the end. Rich J, it must have been a while ago. How's it going, buddy? Come on, 5.8 seconds. Just fucking do it. Come on. That's it. Game over. Thank God is right. No stars for the Habs for sure. Oh, boy. That's it. I'm happy that's over. So listen, don't forget, head over to Harry's channel if you want to talk about this game. Harry's going to be on there talking about the game. So don't forget, please, to do that. And yeah, I'm going to take off in a minute. Have a good night, everybody who's saying good night. I appreciate that. And so, like, I don't know. I'll either be back Thursday for the game or won't do a game, and I'll be doing some videos. But yeah, so keep a heads up for that, whether there's going to be games Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, back-to-backs. I hate back-to-backs. I don't know the times on the 2 back-to-back games on the weekend. I don't. I imagine both 7 o'clock. So, Benjamin, sometimes he's not on right away, but check out, what he'll have a show out there for sure. All right. So good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it as always. Thanks to Habs Guru for the dono and the was it NHL 22 or what? Thanks to Leafs fan there. Thanks. I appreciate that. And yeah, that's it. So like I said, don't know what the next game is. Keep a lookout for that. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Appreciate that. Stay safe till the next time. Peace out, everybody. Have a great night. Bye, everybody. I need some rest.